This is Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review with your MLB early lines report for the games taking place on Monday, August the 22nd. It's Monday, usually means it's a short, limited baseball card, and it is once again on Monday, August 22nd. We're going to look at one game specifically, and it's an early start, so make sure you get your bet on time if you're going to follow along with this one. We've got the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds, bright and early. 12:35 p.m. Eastern Time, first pitch in this game. And we're going to look toward the Cincinnati Reds as a home underdog in this game. We've talked about Cincinnati having value in this series against the Dodgers throughout, and they've done very well in this series. It looks like they're going to go down to defeat on Sunday against the Dodgers, but prior to that, the Reds won back-to-back in this series against the Dodgers, and I think they could be live to win another game against the Dodgers here as they send Homer Bailey to the mound for this game. And Homer Bailey, in my opinion, has been very, very good in the last few outings. He just made his return off the disabled list at the end of July. He's had 4 starts since returning off the DL, and in his last 2 starts in particular, excellent stuff from Homer Bailey against Milwaukee and Miami in those last 2 starts. Homer Bailey allowing just 1 earned run in 11 innings pitched over those 2 starts. Tremendous ratio, 2 walks to 17 strikeouts in those last 2 starts for Homer Bailey. So he's getting a lot of swings and misses. Again, this Dodger lineup has been very, very suspect as of late. They've not exactly been swinging hot bats. When you look at their losses, they've been held to pretty much 3 runs or less in the majority of them as of late. And again, a team coming into this game that had not been playing great baseball by any stretch, a banged-up team as well, and sending Scott Kazmir to the mound. And Scott Kazmir, to me, is a guy that, he's been solid at times this season, but he's also been vulnerable to struggles at times this season. And when you look at his numbers, his road ERA is higher than his overall ERA at 4.77. And the real thing that stands out for me with Scott Kazmir is his struggles pitching in afternoon games this season. I mean, there is a definite day-night split that we are seeing in Scott Kazmir's performances here this season. You look at it, Scott Kazmir with a 6.48 ERA in 25 daytime innings pitched. In fact, he's allowed 18 runs on 25 hits in those 25 innings that he's pitched during daytime starts this season. Dodgers just 2-3 in Scott Kazmir's 5 afternoon starts this season. So again, that's a guy that I have a difficult time trusting here against the Reds. Now, he did fare very well against the Reds earlier this season at Dodger Stadium. Pitched against the Reds back in May, allowed just 1 run in 6 innings. I think it's going to be a little bit tougher for Scott Kazmir here, pitching at Great American Ballpark, especially for a guy that has really struggled at times giving up home runs. In fact, he's allowed at least 1 home run in 7 of his last 8 starts. That's usually a little bit of a red flag for me when I see a pitcher that's been giving up the long ball at least 1 in 7 of his last 8 trips to the mound. Now you got to pitch in Great American Ballpark. May not be the greatest fit here for Kazmir. And let's be honest, Cincinnati, in terms of their... Obviously, we know the Dodgers are the better team and have had the better season, but short term, Reds have been right there with the Dodgers in terms of how they've played in the last 2-3 weeks. I mean, the Reds have been competitive, they've been scrappy, they've been winning a lot of series, and they've already won 2 games in this series against the Dodgers. I think they got a chance to win a 3rd game against the Dodgers here Monday afternoon. So let's take a look at Cincinnati as a nice little home underdog Monday afternoon. You can get them at about plus 120. Plus 124 in that range. We'll see if Homer Bailey can get the victory here for the Cincinnati Reds on Monday. All right, that will wrap things up. My brief look at the MLB early lines for the games taking place Monday, August 22nd. I'm sports handicapper Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review, and until next time, enjoy the game.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.